We put the ProSeries mini hoppers on this XL planter, and with the central commodity system feeding them, and they worked really well. The John Deere meters were always put forward as being a accurate meter, but with the precision planting parts in them, it just lifted them up another notch. There's no doubt about that. We talked some months ago when I did some calculations that we needed to pay for what we needed. We only needed one extra head per, I think it was 1,000 metres or something, to actually pay for the cost of the bits that we put in the machine, and that seemed like a pretty easy target. And what we've got was actually a nice even spacing, so we easily achieved that. Plus we haven't got the clumps and the spaces, so that was what our aim was, and that's what we achieved. But putting the eSets in has basically eliminated the doubles, and we don't seem to have too many gaps. And I think any gaps that we do have are probably seeds that didn't germinate. So I'm pretty happy with the way those eSets worked. Yeah. Well, this was a difficult season, so that's it basically didn't rain. We had 50 mils of rain from planting through to maturity, so a difficult season for anything to prove itself. But I don't have any doubts about them being worthwhile, and we look forward to seeing some better seasons. The cost of the meters and so on that we put in the machine, when you work it out per hectare, it's a very small amount. You don't have to get a huge amount extra yield to cover the cost of the meters. That was the bottom line, basically. We put the ProSeries mini hoppers on this XL planter, and with the central commodity system feeding them, and they worked really well. The John Deere meters were always put forward as being a accurate meter, but with the precision planting parts in them, it just lifted them up another notch. There's no doubt about that.